We are not doctors. Nothing in this podcast should be taken as medical advice. Consult your physician before starting any workout routine. This is the Martial Heart Podcast.
Hi. It got me. I was sipping my coffee and the thing just hi. Anyway, my chair's jacked up too. So, hey, how you doing? I know I've got all sorts of things. It was a busy weekend. I got a lot done around the house, and I also spent a little bit of time learning how to use that thing, the Tascam Mixcast 4. That's the new podcast mixer recorder thing. Anyway, it's super cool, and it can be very complicated though. So I've been learning how to use it. I bought it used, so it didn't come with any manuals or anything. So I've just had to search for everything online. Thank you, Google, for helping me. But anyways, it's super cool, and I like it. So that's going to be the permanent installation here at the old in-home studio, and so now I can put this away because that's just in the way now. Okay. So I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. I hope you ate too much, and I hope you got some exercise. So my long weekend was pretty good. I got a lot of things done around here. There's been a lot that we wanted to do, and we've been having a hard time finding time to do a lot of it. So we got a bunch of stuff done this weekend, and rearranged some more stuff because since I moved the recording into here, now I needed to fix up that area over there that I had kind of hijacked. And so now we're making it a usable space again. And well, it's kind of like a lounge. It's a loft area. So, we're returning it to usability because it hasn't been for a while. Because I had hijacked half the room and the other half was full of stuff that we're slowly filtering through and getting rid of. It's not our stuff, it's someone else's stuff that we have stashed in our house. So anyway, that's what my weekend was like, and it was fun. We had a good Thanksgiving. I still have some more projects that aren't done that need to get done. So maybe I wish cardiac rehab had a class on time management because that's the one thing I'm not very good at. I can't figure out how to get all of it done. But I'm looking forward to this week, getting back into cardiac rehab since we were off Thursday for Thanksgiving. So I got some things done around here that would be considered exercise. I didn't actually go get on the treadmill or anything like that, but I definitely moved a lot of heavy things around the house and up and down stairs hundreds of times. I guess I could just say hundreds because I was carrying things in and out and up and down the stairs, mostly for the whole weekend. But yeah, so I feel good about it. And tomorrow, back to the regular cardiac rehab, and I'm going to see. We'll see if Jacqueline remembers the interval training thing. And I'm kind of hoping she forgets for tomorrow because it's going to be a lot my first day after a long weekend. But, whatever, I'm going to do it. Going to do it anyway. And that's about all that I'm up to right now. It's been snowing lightly, very lightly, the last couple of days, but not even really any accumulation. There's some things that look like they've been dusted a little bit outside, but other than that, not much. So nothing of note. So winter has not hit us as hard as it could have. So we'll see. We're into December. We'll see if our snowfall starts to increase. It's colder. It's staying cold now, so that's a good thing. It's been in the 20s. So at least, it should stay winter for a while. And we'll get some snow and frozen ground, and I don't have to cut the grass, and that's all fine with me. And then, except the being cold part, but that's fine. It's just fewer things I have to do, like cut the grass. And we have a lot of grass, so it takes half a day. Seems like it. Not really, but it seems like it does. So that's going to be my week. Is going to be enjoying not having to mow the lawn and doing cardiac rehab and recovering from the weekend. So I spent today. I went back and I watched some videos of the jiu-jitsu tournament from 3 years ago, which was shocking me about that it was 3 years ago. But I think I'm gonna narrate them and put them on here. I didn't set that up to do today. Maybe I'll do that later tonight or something. I have some more errands to run and some other things that I have to do first. But yeah, maybe I'll do that tonight and explain to you what was going on and what was going wrong and what was going well. But I just happened to be looking up over my old videos, and up until then, I think there was like 7 years in between. It was from the previous video that I had posted on my original YouTube channel was 7 years before that. I guess I had just completely stopped using it. And so here I am. I'm back on YouTube and stuff. Imagine that. But now I'm everywhere, not just YouTube. So podcasting, fun. Yeah, and I have some more podcast stuff coming up that we're going to do that I'm trying to set up, but I'm not going to give it all away and tell you what it is. So, but yeah, not stopping, not slowing down. Just going to continue coming up with new things to talk about and new ways to talk about them. But this week, I guess really the only thing there is for me is getting back on track. Because I had, let's see, I had like 5 days off from cardiac rehab. So, yeah, got to get back in there and get back on it. But long week too. Yeah, last week was a short work week, so this week we all have to work the full work week. So that's going to be tiring. And that's because it's nice having a 3-day work week. I kind of like it. It needs to stay that way. That'd be cool. But not anything going on. It's been gonna be quiet for the first couple of days, I think. Is Vincent still in here? Yeah, you can't see him. He's sleeping on the bed over there. And if I don't let him in, as other people have noticed the last couple of podcasts, if I don't let him in, he'll just bang at the door and yell, literally yelling until you let him in so he can go lay on that bed and sleep while I'm podcasting. So he's the official Martial Heart mascot, I guess. I have can't get rid of him because he'll just scratch at the door. But anyhow, yeah, I just wanted to put something out here and say hello and wish everybody a good start to the week. And I hope everybody's week goes well. And I will be back, several times this week to tell you what's going on. And but I'm really right now I'm kind of preoccupied with the end of cardiac rehab. It's going to be over here in about 2 weeks, and where I go from there is the big question. It's the big thing. It's the next thing that I have to address in my recovery from the heart attack. Is what do I do now after cardiac rehab is over? So getting back into jiu-jitsu class and karate classes and things like that is the ultimate goal. It's the long-term goal. But what do I do in between now and then to prepare myself and to make sure that I'm really ready for that? So we're going to talk about it at cardiac rehab this week and see, what I need to do because I can't fall off of this wagon, so to speak. I have to maintain this activity level at a minimum, the activity level that I have now, preferably or more. quite a bit more. So I don't know. That's what do I do? What do I do? When do I try to go back? I'm trying to wait until I have my doctor's appointments this month to decide when I'm gonna, go take a class and give it a try and see what happens. So that'll probably be another couple of weeks. I think actually, well, what's the date? It's gonna be. Well, it won't be next week. It'll be the week after that. I think is when I have my final cardiologist's appointment, and so we'll find out then if he, you know, if he even pays attention or if he cares or even bothers to look at the chart. Because I don't know, still not too fond of doctors in general lately. But we'll see if they release me and say, "Hey, we think it's okay for you to get back to some of your regular physical activity." Then off I go. Then it's just a matter of you know picking a day and going back and trying a class and seeing how I manage it and seeing if there's anything else I need to do in order to prepare myself to go back full time. Because it's a different type of physical activity. It's not like just getting on a treadmill or something. So it's a different type, and it puts a different amount of strain, I think anyway, on your body than just doing a regular workout. And somebody is working you out, basically, is how it works, and crushing you and twisting your joints and doing those things. So there's a little more involved than just feeling like you're, you know, in good physical condition. You have to kind of be prepared for um, all that painful stuff. My big concern now is going to be the bleeding because I'm on the blood thinners. And that's going to be for a long time, maybe forever. So now when I get cut or scraped or anything like that, I just bleed and it won't stop bleeding for a long time because I'm on blood thinners. And it's preventing my blood from coagulating and, you know, clotting and doing all that stuff. So, yeah, I don't know how that's going to work out because I bleed easily as it is. I rip my skin open or get scratched or cut and get abrasions and things like that all the time. So, that'll be a concern if that's going to be going on in jujitsu. So, we'll see how I respond to that. I just have to keep hockey tape like on me at all times so I can tape myself back up. 'Cause that's usually what I would do. Maybe slap a band-aid on it. You take some alcohol and just wipe it down and slap a band-aid on it and tape the band-aid down with hockey tape. And that usually seems to work because the regular band-aid's not going to hack it. It'll come right off. So you kind of got to tape yourself up. And I don't know. That's the only way I can do it. So we'll see. I don't want to bleed all over everybody because if once I start bleeding, it's not going to stop. So even if I slap a band-aid on there or something, it's going to bleed through it because, I got the cat scratched me last night and um, cleaned it up and slapped a band-aid on there and it just bled through the band-aid for a while until we wrapped it up in the hockey tape and, waited until it would just stop bleeding all over the place. So that's not going to work out very well in jujitsu classes. If I start bleeding, I'll probably just have to sit out for the rest of the rolls. But I don't know. We'll see. And I'm going to bruise up easily too. So you get bruised up in jujitsu anyway, and now it's going to be worse because, again, of the blood thinners and stuff. Any kind of, I pushed the heart monitor thing into my chest when I was putting it on the other day, a little too much, and it left a bruise. So, and that was just from rubbing it like this so that I could make sure that it was stuck to my skin well. And doing that left a bruise. It's still there. You can probably see it. Yeah, it's almost gone, but it's still there a little bit, and it's ridiculous how easily I bruise now. If I lean against something, if like I was leaning against something the other day, and it was just sort of like the corner of something was poking into the underside of my arm, but it wasn't painful or anything. But I was just standing there, and it left a bruise on the inside of my arm, just that pressure that was put against there. So that's going to be interesting if I start getting crushed on my face and my head. How badly it's going to look like I lost a fight, but we'll see because It's going to happen. You get your face crushed all the time, and you take knees to the face and stuff when people are trying to transition over to other techniques and things and change positions and stuff. So you definitely get bruised up, and I'm, I'm afraid that I'm going to wind up getting bruised around my neck, around my face, and everything else, and everywhere I go for the next couple of weeks after that. People are going to be asking me what happened, or if I was in a car wreck or something. So I don't know, but I got to do it. It's something I'm going to have to learn to live with, especially if the doctor tells me that I'll probably be on these medications forever. Then it's just something I'm going to have to learn to deal with and manage on my own. And other people do, so there's no reason why I can't. But I bruised easily already, and I bled easily already, so I just can't wait. It's going to be great. I have the nickname of the bleeder at jiu-jitsu class. I don't I don't think that's affectionately applied either. I think it's just, oh, it was the bleeder. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm looking forward to it anyway. And if I get beat up and bruised up, then so be it. I'll just tell people I got in a fight because kind of you did. But anyway, I'll keep you posted how cardiac rehab goes this week, and we'll see if tomorrow I'm doing the interval training or not. And we'll find out if I can do that, if my knees will withstand it. So everybody take care and good luck this week, going back to a full week's work, and be safe. And I will see you soonish, probably later today or tomorrow sometime. I'm never too far away. So now that I've got everything set up the way it's probably just going to have to stay for now, I can just sit down and do this. I think I have it set up now where I can just sit down and do it. And I don't have to do anything else except upload it afterward. So we'll see if that's true or not. See if I learned how to use the equipment correctly and if it turns out to be true or not. So anyway, I'll catch you next time. Everybody take care. Here's your outro. Is it playing? Yes. I was having trouble getting it to play last time. Sometimes this thing just has a mind of its own. And I'm like, play the outro. Click. And it's like, nah, I'm not doing it. I don't know why. So anyway, have a good day. Bye.